I lost over 75 pounds in less than a year, and I did it by giving things up, but not the things that you're probably thinking of. I didn't give up carbs, I didn't give up sugars, I didn't give up desserts. I gave up 5 completely different things, and the last thing I gave up is the reason why it finally stuck and I was able to lose the weight. I've gone on 2 successful weight loss journeys in my life. One in 2020, I went from 225 pounds to 165 pounds in 6 months, and I kept it off until I got pregnant, gained it all back and then some, and then have lost over 75 pounds on my postpartum weight loss journey. Both of these journeys were after years and years and years of unsuccessfully trying to lose weight, and in both of them I gave up these 5 things. I'm gonna walk you through these 5 things as I make one of my absolute most favorite meals, which is a delicious Greek yogurt parfait. So let's get into it. The first thing I gave up is giving up that foods were either good or bad, and this is something I struggled with for a long time in my life. I thought to lose weight you had to eat only healthy foods, quote unquote healthy foods, and certain foods made you gain weight or certain foods made you lose weight. That is not true. So you need to give up having a morality on food. No single food makes you gain weight and no single food makes you lose weight, and all foods can and should be enjoyed while losing weight. If you think in your head that if you eat pizza that's bad and ice cream that's bad and grilled chicken is good, that adds a lot of pressure and you're gonna over restrict yourself. You're gonna avoid some of your favorite foods, and that's not gonna be sustainable. Weight loss takes a long time, and in order to stick with it for long enough, it needs to be sustainable. There's no reason you have to cut out foods to lose weight. You have to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. So once you give up putting a morality on food and accept that no food is off limits, it makes it so much easier to try to stick within your calorie deficit. You can eat whatever you want and lose weight. So you don't have to cut out foods. You don't have to think of food as good or bad. Just look at food as numbers and how it makes you feel. I'm not saying you should eat only chips and cookies and candy for your calories because you're not gonna feel good. What I am saying is you should have a balance of all foods and not avoid foods just because you think they're bad. The old me would have thought adding honey to my Greek yogurt was counterintuitive because honey has sugar and you can't have that while losing weight. And now I realize honey is delicious and it makes the Greek yogurt parfait sweeter. And this doesn't make me gain weight. Eating more calories than my body needs makes me gain weight. So give up putting a morality on food. No food is good, no food is bad. All food can be enjoyed while losing weight. The next thing I gave up and that you should give up is thinking of exercise as a way to punish your body. I historically, whenever I ate a heavy caloric meal or didn't eat the way I should, I told myself that I had to go to the gym and burn it off, or I had to earn my food via exercise, or if I had a bad day, I would have to work really hard in the gym the next day to make up for it. That is the most insane mindset ever, and you need to give it up. Exercise is not a punishment. It should not be looked at as a way to punish your body for what it's not yet capable of. Exercise should be seen as a way to move your body in a way that you actually find enjoyable and celebrate what it can do while also making it stronger and working towards what you want it to be able to do. Also, exercise does not have to be in a gym, and that took me so long to realize, but daily walks do more for a weight loss journey than making yourself go to the gym and do exercise you hate. I went on a daily 30 to 45 minute walk for both of my journeys, and that was so impactful. But you need to give up looking at exercise as a way to punish your body and instead trying to look at exercise as a way to celebrate your body. Find movement that you actually enjoy and that is sustainable for you and your lifestyle. And again, I really highly recommend walking, but exercise is not punishment, so give up that. The third thing I gave up, and this one took a long time for me to actually give up, I finally gave up looking for quick fixes. I would look for quick fixes in medications and products and look for anything to lose the weight without actually having to put in the work. I didn't want to put in the work to track the food or measure out the food or figure out what foods I like or finding my deficit. I wanted someone to do the work for me, and I wanted a cheat and just to half-ass it and get full-time results. There is no quick fix. There is no magic pill or product or solution or diet plan that is going to make you lose the weight you want to overnight. You are going to be the one who has to put in the work and effort. So give up looking for quick fixes. Stop spending your money on every shiny new product or diet plan or pill, and just focus on eating what you enjoy while staying in a calorie deficit and moving your body. Going along with that, number 4 is you have to stop trying to speed it up. I wanted to lose weight as quickly as possible because I told myself doing it the right way of just tracking your food and eating in a calorie deficit was too slow. I thought losing half a pound to 2 pounds a week was too slow. I wasted years trying to speed it up and trying to lose it as quick as possible. And then I would binge, spiral, repeat all again on Monday. Weight loss is slow, but the time will pass anyway. The most important thing that I gave up, the last thing, was trying to be perfect. You do not have to be perfect on a weight loss journey. It is unrealistic to expect yourself to be perfect. Life happens, events happen, stress happens. You don't have to be perfect to lose weight, but you do have to be consistent. But once you realize you don't have to be perfect and you can ditch and lose the all or nothing mentality, it is game changing. Focus on being consistent. Focus on eating in a calorie deficit 85 to 90% of the time. And when you have those days where you don't eat in a calorie deficit or don't move your body the way you plan to, enjoy them and understand that one day or a few days of not being consistent is not going to undo all the progress you've already made. Consistency over perfection. You do not have to be perfect. You really don't. And once you realize that, when you have those bad days, it prevented at least me from spiraling, because I told myself this is just one day or a couple of days and I can get right back and continue going. I don't have to start all over. I don't have to binge and eat everything in my pantry and start again on Monday. I just have to keep going. Weight loss is truly much more simple than I ever thought, and I learned so many things on both my weight loss journeys, and I'm here to share all of them with you to help you from making the mistakes that I did. So make sure to subscribe if you want the most sustainable and realistic weight loss tips.